When you are on your spiritual awakening journey, you have to be anchored in your recovery. What's up, everyone? I'm Ashley Smashley, and in this video, we're going to be talking about addiction recovery during your spiritual awakening. If you are new here, smash that like button, subscribe, and leave me a comment below. On this channel, we talk all things spiritual awakening and being on the divine path to unlock your infinite potential. If you don't already know, I am a recovering addict and alcoholic. I've been clean and sober for a long time. And there are parts of this awakening journey that it can be very difficult when you start actually processing the emotions that are in your body. Emotions have an energetic component. That energy gets stuck within our physical body, our low frequency emotions. So most of our lives, or however long you were using drugs and alcohol, we reach for those substances to keep those energies stuck in our body. And then when we get in recovery, a lot of times people turn to other distraction tools like food or hyperproductivity, the gym, whatever we use to distract ourselves and keep ourselves busy so that we don't go into these emotions and get the energy out of our body. That is a distraction tool. And when you have a lot of dense energy from these repressed emotions, we reach for drugs and alcohol. So, part of the awakening process, the ascension journey, raising your vibration, is facing and processing the emotions and letting that energy come up to be seen and felt fully and released from the physical body and our energetic body. So during this process, this energy is going to come up. And if you're not anchored in your recovery, you are going to want to relapse. And that's why most people do relapse, because when it gets to this point in the process and the other distraction tools are not working to keep the energy within, that is when you're going to have the desire or the thoughts to go reach for a substance like alcohol or marijuana, even, or something harder if that was your thing. So I'm in a place right now where I'm I've done a lot of the energy work, processed a lot of the energy out of my body. I've been doing this for years, and it has been a very long time since I have even had the thought to get drunk or have a drink or reach for any type of substance. And I'm grateful that I'm anchored in my recovery during this process because this is intense. Facing your emotions and getting this energy out of your body is very intense. And it's very easy to understand why somebody would relapse during this process because it's not comfortable. It is not pleasant. And it's what our body, our subconscious, the patterns of behavior that we have to keep these energies within, that's what they're there for. The substances, the distraction tools, even the lesser distraction tools like scrolling on your phone or TV or sex or the gym or whatever. Literally anything can be a distraction tool from facing and processing your emotions. Keeping yourself busy, running around town shopping. All of these things that we do are distraction tools so that we don't go into these emotions and we keep the energy stuck in our body. But eventually, if you're actually on this path, if you're actually committed to your ascension process, you have to feel the emotions. And you can't turn to substances anymore. And when you learn to love yourself, like truly love and respect yourself in your body, the thoughts may come like, God, I really wish I could go get drunk right now. Or, God, I really wish I had a substance to take to keep this stuff within right now. But I love and respect my body too much to do that. I've come too far in my recovery to do that. And when you really get anchored in your recovery, and you really love yourself and respect your body, even when the thoughts come, it won't be an option to you anymore. We've created enough space from impulse to action, impulsive thought to action, to where we don't just automatically run to drugs and alcohol anymore. That's where you need to be in this process to be able to go into this emotions and actually open your heart chakra and face all the energy that's coming out, because it's not pleasant. So I hope that if you are in recovery and you are going through your spiritual awakening process, you are getting anchored in your recovery. You are loving yourself and respecting yourself enough not to turn to drugs or alcohol or to want to put those things in your body anymore, because you care too much about your life. You care too much about your health. You care too much about your physical body. You have too much self respect. You have a vision, maybe not a full vision, but you know something amazing is coming for you in life, and you don't want to screw that up with drugs and alcohol again. So, yeah, you need to be anchored in your recovery on this spiritual awakening process so that you can face and feel the emotional energy that's stuck within your body without reaching for drugs and alcohol. If you like this video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.